folks, it's Morgoth the Barbarian here, and welcome to episode 16 of our City Skylines Let's Play. Last time out, we were continuing to expand the city, and we headed up north for our expansion efforts to start us off. Where we had a new train line, some more stations, and we were trying to fill this in as much as we could, and that's kind of the edict at this point. We're just trying to get our city built up as much as we can in order for it to reach Megalopolis. And also test the limits of my computer. Supposedly once you get to a certain point, the game is like rough on your system, but hopefully it's not terrible after that, But so far everything's looking good. So today I want to start getting our city ready to facilitate as much expansion as quick as we can here. And for that, we're going to need infrastructure. That's train lines, that's highways. Obviously, we can't really build too much more right now, but we'll get there eventually over the next few episodes, and then we'll go from there. So, you know what buttons to hit. If you haven't already, if you have, thank you very much. And with that being said, let's see what we can do here. I was just wondering why these buildings look different. We got a lot of these blue indicators. I'm not going to worry about it too much. So, obviously we still have a little bit of demand here for the light residential and the industrial too. Our main goal at this point is just to try to get up to here as fast as we can. I'll turn this up, speaking of which. After that, I don't know. There's really not much more we could do with our city, because due to the, lack of content that this game has, so... In the meantime, there are some things that we could do around here, if we wanted. I'm looking through all of these right now, and I'm seeing if there's anything that catches my eye over here. Let's see, perhaps we could do something with this, the nuclear power plant. We could do automated parking. Some water services might be needed. Look at something real quick. Let's look at our workforce for a minute, our educational force. We don't really have many highly educated citizens, but I think we should have enough for just that. So I'm going to unlock the nuke plant. Oh boy. We'll do the geothermal plant too. We'll grab a water treatment plant, because why not? Where is that one college? The medical university. You'll see what we'll do with that in a little bit. In theory, we don't really need any of this since there's no disasters, so I think we're fine. Let's see. We're not looking for prisons right now. This would be if we're needing money. A Central Intelligence Bureau. So if we suspect communism throughout the city, this would be our thing. Okay, gotcha. We got subways. We got a space center. We did all of that, and we'll do the satellite uplink. Is there anything more for 2 that we could do? We do have a river, but let's not cause any floods. That's probably what will happen if we do that. Okay, we're all set. So the new plant was really the only thing I was really interested in. Otherwise, we'll just leave it as is. So there's a couple things I would like to get us started with. Okay, I was wondering what that was. See, we need some industry, so it only makes sense that right about in here we build some more. Because we have kind of this whole area, I'd like to make it a small little industrial zone. So we'll start over here first and foremost. Now, how about we go over here? Actually, this is a gravel road, isn't it? It is a gravel road, that's right. Let me just fix this for a minute. Oh, you won't be giving me a thumbs down when I fix your zone over here. There we go. Yeah, you won't be giving me a thumbs down for much longer. There we go. Alright, I just needed to update the road infrastructure real quick. Let's see. Well, this is going to look really weird on the surface. It's the best I can do here. Alright. So we'll zone some more industrial over here. It's a good spot for it, too, because the wind will take all this pollution away, too. So it only makes sense to do that. I see we didn't complete the assignment there. That's on me there. Oops. There we go. That's a little bit better now. All right. I know, it's going to look very weird, but that's the best I could do. And we'll build up to here a little bit. We'll just give our area some more industrial demand over here. Let's see. Yeah, well, there's now going to be even more open jobs. That's another thing, too, that's causing us issues, too. There's not enough, you know, supplies of stuff. I may also try to alleviate those problems, but for right now, I'm just satisfied with getting, like, general industry over for here for right now. There we go. That should keep us busy for the time being. Let's see. High resource costs. That's what I thought. Okay, so we got that small little district rolling along right across the street from Crescent Springs. Yeah, I also haven't been really dealing with districts, too, so there's that. Meanwhile, let's build up this area over here, shall we? Finally gonna do it. Ready for another set of industrial, for residential zones. Go. I love how the game automatically, like, if it senses you're about to be a little off, it'll fix it for you. I don't like that, though. Okay. Alright, yeah, it doesn't like me using that grid. Fine, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. My goodness. I mean, that grid feature is very nice, don't get me wrong, but it's a bit, you know, temperamental at times. Like what I just showed you. There's nothing wrong with going old-fashioned, you know? Alright, speaking of which, let's just make this commercial. Excuse me, light residential. I'll do commercial on the other side of this. Because we actually could use some of that too, so we'll just sprinkle some commercial zones over here. There we go. And now we've expanded even more. We're currently at 96,000 people and climbing, so it's all goods right now. So we'll be building this up a little bit more as time rolls on here. I might do a small little office park too in this area once we get the demand. I think that would probably be a better bet. Just kind of have some like more general like stuff. Okay. So back to what we came here for. Realistically speaking, you know, we have all of this. I know, that looks terrible. This is what our infrastructure looks like right now. Obviously, the highway is incomplete because we can't build on it for right now. This will inevitably come down and connect with this in the future. The key here is going to be train lines. How do we build these things out? Because I would like to build my city around them if I can. Well, the best way to do that is we have one for... This train line is more of a residential one. So it only makes sense that we're going to build this one out. Sort of have it go along this road. And this will probably be the start of a brand new residential area out in here. Kind of like a farming village. So with that being said, I'm going to plop down some train stations. But by no means are any of them going to be utilized for right now. So we'll start by putting one right here. And the goal is to build our cities around these trains, or new areas around these train stations. So that kind of is one right there. I would like to have another one go south alongside the foothills, maybe down through here. So that would mean taking this one and have it go south while ignoring this lady and her spiel. So this whole area will probably be more like residential community. There's a nice little spot for a town over here. Who knows? We could have maybe another cargo train area. That's also where the water treatment plant can come into play, too. So that's another spot for us to look into. We can also have a third one come in through, say, right about here. And maybe have it cut across and go north. If you look carefully, there's a little bit of a hill over here. So we're going to use this as kind of natural geography to kind of shape this area. So we'll probably have it come over this way and loop around. And we'll probably have another connection somewhere over here to the outside. Now this area. We've already got one train line coming over here, so it only makes sense to have this come off and go this way towards the south of this. So that's kind of the plan. We're also going to fire all these people because they don't know what they're talking about. Oh, this lady, I swear. I will come after these people. There's going to be some lawsuits. Well, your bad reporting's one reason. Let's start with that. I'm just kidding. So, then the other train line, the last one, will be for our northern area. So we'll build one over towards this way and just kind of start around here. Eventually have it hook back up. So, let me get some of the infrastructure prepped now that we've gotten all that. Because we've still got to wait for our city to catch up in the build it out department. Like I said, there will be offices there. So first and foremost, let me get a brand new residential district going. And this will kind of set our delay at things while we build this out here. So we're letting our city grow while doing this. Let's see. Let me get the outskirts of it first. Alright, there we go. And we'll just keep going on the... Well, I'm not going to have like a full grid here. We'll just do this. Kind of like a feeder road on the back end of this here. Fine, and then we'll just do our standard grids. I see the game didn't like that very much. Alright, we can build a little cul-de-sac over there, it's fine. Same with over here. Go. There's no like, set building pattern, really, so... Alright, so while this is all getting filled up, we can do some stuff with our, the districts we're looking into. Or, excuse me, the rail lines. I know, we also gotta do districting, too. We'll address that later on in the playthrough. Maybe. Or, yeah, well, yeah, later in the playthrough. So let me fill this in. I know, you're living right behind highways, but that's the best I can do. Alright, so that should keep that side of the city busy while, and our demand indicators busy while we're doing this, so... So let's come over here first, because this is the important one. So we have a train line coming over here. So right about here is where I'd want it. We gotta get over this highway too, so it only makes sense to start right about there. Ignore this train line, that's not gonna really mean anything. Actually, it probably should start... As long as we can get above the highway. Oh, that's the highway! What am I doing? Literally about to interfere with our highway there. Right around here is where I'd want it. There we go, and as long as we do that to start us off, there's also another train track over here, so I gotta lift this above this. Try to make this great as smooth as I can here. We'll just build it out to the edge of the city here. And then, per my plan, basically have one come off of this. And that line's going to head south along that. I can't build anything about more as of this very moment, though. We're kind of stalled out. This is going to the cargo train station, by the way, so I'm not really concerned about that. But I just wanted to have that train line go above. So that's all set up when we're ready. As you can clearly see, we're not, but that's besides the point. Alright. Start building on this end. Oop, no. There you go. There we go. Now, all we need to do is build this out. Oh, yeah, you can cross the road there. Where is... Okay, now it actually has to go up. Up and away. So we want it to cross the road right there. And there's the main train line there. So what we'll do now... A little S-curve to help us out. Nice of me to put something right in the way of this, but I'm... What is that? Oh, it's an elementary school. Way for me to put that right in the way of this. It's fine. Let's see, we need more schooling in this area, too. Oh, dear. Sorry, kids. Progress comes first. Actually, not for nothing, I could probably use an extension wing on that. I just noticed it was overcrowding. Okay, there we go. Now... This thing's got to start by crossing the road. Okay, game clearly doesn't like that at all. Whoa, whoa, no. Okay, hang on. Clearly doesn't like me doing that. Alright, hold on. Okay, can I please... Oh, there you go. Now we're going to be forced to create a new rail crossing over here, but that's fine. There you go. Do I need anything for this one? Or is this basically going to be the end of the line? Yeah, it's got to be the end of the line. I mean, I could build it north, but I don't think we'll need that as a curve, so we'll leave it as is, but there you go. We got, now it's hooked up to our main passenger line over here. That'll be ready when we are. So that side, so as far as I can tell, the side isn't, well, it's almost all set. Almost. And now I just realized this side might be needed. Well, I can't really afford any more squares just yet until we hit Metropolis, so we'll have to hold off on that for right now. Let's see. Going down here. Oh, I see the weather is getting warmer. Very nice. Wish it was warmer over here. Life is imitating art, by the way. I've got snow where I am, so this is kind of ironic. I'm seeing all the snow over here. Alright, I got a new idea. Oh, we've already got a train line over here. I didn't even notice this. I totally forgot about it, if I'm being honest. Okay. I actually wanted one for down here. Oh, that's our line out. Hold up. Yeah, that's our line out. Okay, I'll probably build one right in here. We can do like a small industrial district over here too. Maybe a residential. Okay. So here's what I'll do. How about we do that? We now have a conundrum over here. Is that this highway? Do I... Well, we're not going to go above it. All right. I'll go like that. There's a power pole in the way. Inconveniently in the way. What are we doing here? Hang on. Pause the game for just a second. I don't want no problems. This highway we may have to elevate. There we go. And we'll probably have a train station too. Where did I say the train station would be better off? Over here? Yeah. I love how in this game you don't need roads necessarily, at least not yet. Yeah, in the old game, I would have gotten a complaint about, oh, I need a road. I can't build it. Here, you don't really necessarily need roads, but they are definitely required for sure. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. But no, this is a good way to kind of, you know, gauge where you're going to put the main road. I would rather it be this anyways, if I'm being honest. Then what you could do is this. Basically that right there, and then you can just build around it. Like, that is so much easier building around the train station than it is, say, anything else. So I would rather have that. Speaking of things I'd rather have, you should probably build this up. Yeah, this is a lot better off than, say, the old game where you would have had to have the road and it just causes a whole bunch of chaos. And then nothing looks right. Don't worry, by the way, there's not going to be a highway exit. But this will go to the end of our city over here. There we go. I'm aware of that game, but that's not my problem at the moment. Same exercise over here. And I see we've inconveniently placed power lines over here. Why would I do that?
Pending updates to our power
Alright.
the city will be experiencing rolling
What?
blackouts. We urge the
I literally am doing this to fix the infrastructure, buddy. What are you complaining about?
This has been
Good grief, you take out part of the infrastructure in the game and the radio hosts have an aneurysm over it.
temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public
I'm gonna come after this dude. Hey, he's gonna get these hands.
This has been a local public service announcement.
Well, it's a very terrible one, so I don't like it. I'm firing this dude first chance I get.
Station of levitated tastes. Don't touch that rock.
Our city deserves better.
On to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop.
Alright, this curve is now going to have to be rearranged.
Local Jarva Mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim.
Let's see.
For our feature story this hour, we're going live to Kim, who is downtown investigating the story behind our declining commercial zones.
Ain't no declining commercial zones, you lie, lady.
Downswing in business. Kim?
Good question, Glenda. I'm standing outside what used to be one of the busiest stores in the city. Not long ago, it would open its doors to
I may have to turn this into a main road as I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, I think this needs to be turned into a main road.
once thriving city block. And the question on everybody's minds, how could it have come to this?
Thanks, Kim. We'll have more with Kim after the break.
Actually. We'll have to demolish this whole part. Oopsies! I forgot there was something in the way there, and apparently I messed it up. That's okay. What? There we go. Okay, we fixed it now. Yeah, I just want to upgrade this road over here, and we'll rebuild everything. It's all good. Oh, we have both a farm and a cargo train station. Okay. We'll have to delete the farm for a minute. What farm is this? Chicken farm. Okay, we'll delete the chicken farm for a minute. We'll bring it back. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Herbies will be supplied. It's all good. I just want to connect this up. Like such. There it is. I kind of wish this... Well... I think it's fine the way it is. Okay. And then let me get that chicken farm that I just destroyed back before we run out of chickens. Go, we got that, and then the reason why I stopped the game in the first place was the power lines. Okay, so now we're back. Let me see if everything's fine. It looks like we're fine. Okay, I was just double checking because I didn't want to, like, accidentally delete anything. I shouldn't have. So there we go. This is now a new main street. Oh yeah, speaking of which. Duh. Let me rezone this. I gotta bring these back a little bit because I messed everything up. Alright, we good? Okay, so this is now a new commercial space. Alright, suppose we can build shops along it. That's fine. We definitely need some more, so we'll build some up. There we go. I'll expand that far, but that's as far as I'm willing to go. Alright. So we're all set. Whoa, sorry about that. Accidentally whacked my mic. So that line is now all set and ready when we are. So we'll have industrial surrounding this whole area. And some, we can build the, there's probably going to be residential in this area more than likely. Which actually, I'm really... Hey, we did it! We made it to 6 figures! Woohoo! Let's see here. So, let's see. I'm slowly learning how this game truly works, too, in this department over here. What? Forest is on fire. Hey, hey, hey. No burning this. Settle down, game. We'll be fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's on fire. So there we go. We got a nice little interchange there. Yeah, see, this is the way to do it right here. There we go. And then right at the end. There. So now it looks really good. There we go. Where is this forest fire you speak of? I'm not seeing it. I think the game's throwing me off. Oh, watch the whole city just burn down. Okay, so we got a highway exit over there now to help with this area. I'm not going to build one over here. Well, actually, I could. How about that? We'll build kind of a main line over to the airport. I'm not really worried about that. So we'll do a few infrastructure-based improvements over here. Go and for that side of the city, and then if we come down here, oh, there's the exit over there, so we're not going to deal with that. There's a highway exit over there anyway, so I'm not really concerned. Whoa, that is a little troublesome. I think that's fine. But yeah, there's that highway exit if they need it. I've just decided to build one over here just so this area could be accessed. This would be a good spot for this. There we go, even though it crosses the road twice. So there we go, now we got that settled away, and we got our power plant over here. We can build a small industrial area when the time is right, and we're good. Any other train lines that are needed? Because we got this one. We now have this one set up. We can't build over here just yet, but the game's letting us know that we're getting very close. Alright, so we should be set up. In the meantime, I see we need some office demand, so that office park I was saying was going to be over here. Now that comes into play. Seems like a good spot to build it out. Actually, we'll turn it into a 3-lane asymmetric road. Okay. This will be kind of the perimeter of it. So we've got the perimeter set up, so now I'm going to build one line like that. And we're just gonna start plopping down a few offices, but oh, okay, so the game is like, screw you, that's not a good spot for it. Alright. I see how it is. You don't like me building there. So our plans for a small office park have been kind of derailed for a minute. Yeah, the only spot it likes me building is in here. This is a lake one. Oh, no! The whole area is fine. Oh, okay, now you tell me. Okay. So we're going to have a very small office park over here for a minute. I'll build a couple out. We'll probably have some mixed use over here. Yeah, we'll have like a mixed space little street over here. When the time is right, we'll probably fill this in with more medium on this end. There we go. We'll knead it out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, we'll get this mixed row housing over here. And then we'll have more offices on the back end once the demand is back. And then we're all set. All right, cool. It's all working out quite nicely. Can't say the same for all these abandoned buildings. Hang on. There's no automatic mod anymore, so unfortunately I have to demolish all of these by hand, which sucks. And there's a place on fire, but that's not an issue. Anybody else? Oh yeah, we got a whole lot over here. There we go. Anybody else? Oh, yeah, a lot over on this side. There we go. We're in thriving metropolis now. I see some fire issues showed up. That's what happened. Alright, we'll get rid of some of these apartment buildings. There we go. Anybody else? Bueller? Bueller? Okay, we're good. Oh, wait, there's one more. Oh, that's... we'll get rid of that. But I saw something up there, too, but I guess not. Alright. Okay, the game does not like that spot. Hold on. There we go. We'll uncondemn it now. You know what? In its place, since the game doesn't like me building anything there for whatsoever, it'll be a spot for the dogs now. There. You can't build there? Okay, it's now a place for the doggos. The doggos have taken over this spot. Not my problem. Is there anything else we could build on? I know we've got this empty space too, but I'm not going to worry about it. Oh. A few more spots over here that we can need to do. Again, I wish there was an automatic mod for this. But at the moment, we clearly don't have one. It's going to be a while until mods begin to show up. Alright, I think we're all set in that apartment. Alright, excellent. So now we have 19 new squares to build upon. I'm going to start... Oh, 36. Never mind. All right. Only makes sense that anything involved with the highway completion project over here be purchased. That way this highway can become completed.
A driving advisory.
And then where else do I want?
Poor road conditions.
We'll figure that out. As soon as I go over to this radio section and fire this lady, that she is lying.
This has been a local public service announcement.
A driving advisory.
You lie, ma'am. You lie. There is no driving advisories.
Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service.
Alright, now I have to get rid of these power poles.
You're back with Second Moon Radio, your second musical home from home. So settle back.
1 second, please. Okay, there we go. We fixed that problem. We're still making a lot of power, so at least they can't complain about that.
Land of arts and culture. Quibon, as they say. And an aria inspired by the infamous Vivaldi.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about
There
hitting
we
the
go.
streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush
Maybe we should have like a tunnel over here too.
Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you
Did I just accidentally...
outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait.
Okay, so I just accidentally deleted this whole area. What the hell? I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god, game, are you okay?
In the studio today,
Well, that explains the disappearing highways from earlier.
with outside agencies to provide vital services for our residents.
Uh,
Going to be costly, Mr. Councilman.
Oh, well, quite frankly, yes. It is an additional expense, but the residents have come to expect a certain level of services, and we
All right.
simply do not have the capacity to provide them within the city.
what?
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
I expect the residents would be more distressed if key services became unavailable. The quality of
This
life
is a lie. That's this news network. They lie. All of it. I don't like it. Whoa, hey, what the hell? Okay, that was weird. Whoa, okay, I see what happened. We had a little bit of a snafu there. I meant to do that. Yeah, I don't know what happened or why the highway just decided it's going to disappear. Okay. There we go. The highway's now been fixed, or at least the main one. Deal with the services thing later. Okay. So now, I'll build this up over to here. I'm going to have to build a tunnel. If the game will actually let me. There we go. So now we've got that squared away. And over here, I'm going to repeat that same exercise I just did. It's a shame we can't build toll booths. This were City Skylines 1, you'd know what would be coming over here. But no, we're denied our pleasurable toll booths. Come on, Paradox, get on that. I need to be charging exorbitant amounts of money for no apparent reason. I know. Slope's too steep. What? Uh-oh. I don't want to have to do landscaping. Fine. Let's see if it'll let me do that. I can barely see. Oh, it actually did. Look at that. Alright, so let me fix this up real quick. Okay. Game doesn't like me doing that. So we're gonna have to dial this back a little bit. Yeah, I guess we'll go have to dial it back even further. I bet I'll have to build this tunnel out back even further. Oh boy. Okay. Where's the underground one? 1 second. There it is. Alright. We're not going to make the same mistake as we did earlier. So the problem is, there's a lot of terrain over here, and I can't... There. Yeah, see, it's a giant hill. There it is. We did it. Took a little bit of effort, but we did it finally. I know that was a very tricky tunnel to navigate, unfortunately, but there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, I thought for a minute that was covering up the highway there. Okay. So now we'll create a brand new highway exit over here. No, I want to build above ground. Okay. There we go. Have it merge just right, and there we go. You want to try and get these to merge just right, and then it'll make traffic all that smoother. See, I'm learning. I'm learning, yo. Isn't that wonderful? See, look how that is very impressive right there. Probably my most impressive interchange. So now we got it above Valley Street. Excellent. So now our loop is kind of complete there. That is basically all the highways I want to build for right now. I mean, theoretically we could build one coming down over here, but with this mountain range, it's going to make it very difficult. Yeah, there's like a little slope over here that's causing issues, so we'll have to leave it as is, I'm afraid. I'm surprised it even got up this. But hey, if it works, right? At this point, what do I want to do? Actually, well, I'll have the train line do it. Now, we've got a lot of options here for tile purchasing. Where do we want to go? I think it only makes sense if we build it based upon what our industrial needs are at the moment, because, well, we are getting money, so that's not the problem, but this is. We're lacking in wheat and chickens. I don't know if that has anything to do with the fact that it's currently in the winter or what. Let's see what we got. We got farm space over there. We got farm space down here, but I wasn't sure how to progress with that. Ironically, we have farm space over here, and as fate would have it, we're smart enough to build a highway underneath, so I could have this road extend down here, and we could build like that. And then there's this area, so let's address all that first. So I'll build that out first and foremost. I'll start with this area first. It's the easiest to build, essentially, because we already have a road coming down here. Only thing I remember is that it's right about... Okay, if we built the farm through it... I don't mind building a road through this. So this is more of a local road over here, so... Is there any other industries around here that we could utilize? Oh, there's a stone thing over here, too. Not worried about the oil. So, actually, I'm going to delete a little bit of this. But we delete that for right now. Okay. So now we need more wheat than we do anything else. So I'm going to put kind of a small veggie farm over here. Nah, we don't really need it for right now. There we go. Except there now isn't any, game, what are you doing? Why does it do this? Apparently, if you don't do it correctly, the game doesn't like that. There we go, that's a little bit better. And then I need more wheat than anything else, so I guess we'll build it right there. Gotta have the bread for the sandwiches, yo. There we go. Still didn't work. Why are we... You have to apparently physically make sure the building is there, otherwise it won't build it. And so... let's call it silly. Just give me one as big as possible. There we go. See, that's a lot better now. Is there any more room here? Just a tad. So I'm going to have to build this out. Build one more giant wheat farm over here. There we go. So now we got a couple of wheat farms up top over here. Excellent. Hopefully that'll alleviate some of our issues there. I would like to do the same over here too. Fortunately, we were smart enough to build a roundabout over here, so it's actually kind of funny is I could do this. This is going to be kind of a unique one, but I'm going to build a main road perpendicular to this. So let me just build it with enough room for it to work. And then from this highway interchange, this little highway off-road exit, we don't need that. That's a little bit too excessive. Alright. One like that. Actually, I'll then upgrade this to 2 to facilitate traffic.
The city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public
And there we go.
to calm during these breaks in service and to
Kind of an odd way to do this, but it works.
decide on how to plan for these temporary
I don't know what this dude is talking about. There is no electricity blackouts.
spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should
I'm looking around. I have no clue what exactly he is talking about. There is no electrical shortages whatsoever.
You're listening to Second Moon, the epitome
This guy must be losing his mind.
or wherever you roam.
He's losing his mind somehow. I think the game's having a heart attack. What about the water? There's still nothing there either. Okay, we're...
High-end stores, bringing to our neighborhood.
I'm going to have to start firing these people. I will get to the bottom of this, everyone. I will get to the bottom of this. It's no fear.
So my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for
We will get to the bottom of this soon. There will be a full-scale investigation
We're live and we're getting reports
into
of a
this.
traffic accident.
Okay, that's fine. But there will be a full-scale investigation into the conduct of these officials. I don't know what they're talking about.
Return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out,
Apparently we need a lot of wheat, meanwhile.
everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
Got one there. I'm just gonna do like I'll put one right here. We need mostly wheat. That's the resource that's getting us right now. So we'll do a couple farms. Okay, there we go. There is enough room for one more, but for nothing, so. And then we'll just do a simple gravel road. It's no big deal. This time we'll do chickens because that one's a little bit up and not doing too hot either. Okay, that is freaky. That is just freaky. I don't know what happened there. This game's having a heart attack. There we go. Now we need to have a harvestable area on top of that. Okay, hang on. Redo. There we go. Okay, so now let's do this, because we gotta have the meat. You know how it is in Arby'sville. If we don't have the meat, riots will start in the streets. There we go. That's better. I'm not worried about that too much right now. Let's just actually fix that. Or the game has an aneurysm over that too. Put it on the back side of this coal plant. There we go. And that should fix the water problem. There we go. That's better. So we've got our fertile land over there. Anything else? I'm aware that the winter time's not really doing us any favors either, so we could use a little bit more. All right. Send this out just a tad. More veggies, I guess. Small little veggie farm over there. We don't care about veggies, though, in Arby'sville. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, we do have time for some more medium residential. Okay. So let me just finish this up. Put some over here. Small amount, though. I don't really need too much. And there we go. Same with office space, too. We don't really need too much of it. Maybe just one small little block over there and we're good. Okay. And that is good for right now. So we got more demand for stuff. So everything's looking just fine right now. So we will slowly build this out more. I think for next time we'll work on this little area over here and try to get our train line set up as we finish getting our city prepped and ready to go here. So, of course, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the usual buttons. And I will see you on the next one. Peace out, y'all.